What's going on, guys? So I get asked all the time on this channel, what's the weather like there? What's the winters like? Is it too cold? Is it crazy? Today I'm going to talk about just that, and we're going to take it outside. Let's go. What is up, guys? So I'm actually switched to my iPhone here. I'm actually out for a run, but I decided I was going to do this video while I'm out here on a run. It's kind of my neighborhood back here. Made a video about it one time, actually, West Boulevard. But anyways, I digress. So you don't want to hear me talk. You want to hear about the weather. I get this question so much. It's insane. What's the weather like there? What's the weather like? So I want to give it to you guys straight up how it is. So let's start with winter. Number one question I get is the winter. So in the winters here, guys, it is not terrible. It's really not. You know, I came from places where it was sub-zero for the winter. Here, you know, it definitely gets in the 20s. We'll have little spans that are in the 20s for maybe a week or so. We'll definitely get snow here. We get snow, but what it seems like to me is every time we get snow, it gets warm kind of soon after that. So the snow will melt away for the most part, almost all of it. In the next couple days, we get up to the 50s and even warmer. And the cool part about the winter here is we have a ton of sun still. It's not like, you know, Washington or other places where in the winter, you never see the sun. Here, you get a lot of sun. So that's not an issue. So that's kind of how the winters are. You'll have days that are really cold and it warms up in the next couple of days in the 50s. A lot of sunshine, but you still get that snow. We're kind of in a cool little pocket. You get further up into the hills here, into the Black Hills, and you'll get much more snow. It'll be much colder, that type of thing. So I just want to say that. So we have true seasons. We have spring, summer, fall, and winter. They're all very different. It can snow all the way into the beginning of May here. You know, it's happened. Didn't happen this year, but last year it snowed like on May 2nd. It melted away and after a day, but we did get a little bit of snow. And then the earliest snow I've seen here, guys, is beginning like first 2 weeks of October. And then again in October it melts away pretty quick too. But we do get a little bit here and there from those time frames. You know, the one negative thing about here, guys, and before I get off on this tangent, actually, spring and summer. Spring is the best weather ever. You know, a lot of motorcyclists come up here that time. You go camping, that type of thing. We have awesome camping around here, boating. In the springtime, you know, it's awesome. It's like in the mid 60s to mid 70s, kind of in that range. Sunny, beautiful weather, best time of year for sure here. Summer gets warm. Right now it's beginning of July, I guess, July 9th. And we have, today it's high of 82. It's rainy today, but I don't mind that. We get a good amount of rain, but not too much, so I like that. But in the summers, it will get in the 90s. You know, 90 isn't uncommon. I think this week there's 3 days that are 90 degrees, 92, I think. But it doesn't get overwhelming because it's not too humid here. Okay, back to the negative. So the big negative here, guys, negative in the weather that people complain about or you've probably heard about is hail. We do get quite a few hailstorms every year. And your house could get dinged up or your car, depending on where you are in the Black Hills. Like, I'm kind of downtown, so my house never really gets it for some reason. I don't know why the storms just don't come here that hard. But we do get hail a few times a year, and so your car could get damaged. Sorry about that. Or, you know, you could get your house damaged or whatever, but that's why we have insurance, right? So, I don't know. I've never really cared about it personally because anytime I've only had hail damage once on my car and getting to take care of from insurance. Actually, this year is when I got it. We had a really bad hailstorm, but the only reason my car got hit is because we were on the highway, actually. So, anyways, I digress again to just say that, yeah, that's kind of what the weather's like here in the fall. It starts to cool down. It kind of gets into the 60s, low 60s again, and sometimes it gets down into 50s and 40s in the fall time. Foliage is beautiful throughout the hills, and then once you get to winter, you're going to get snow, obviously, in those in-between days, like I said. So anyways, guys, hope that answers most of your questions on the weather. If you got any more questions, if you're looking at moving here, you want to get more in depth, you want me to talk to you about your personal situation, you want to go any further deeper, have any questions or anything, call me, text me, email me. All my info is below in the video. Happy to answer any questions I can. You can hit me in the DMs on Instagram, any social media, or if you're really feeling old school, you can write me a letter. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.